Hey guys, Cax Gear here, and yeah, I think we're streaming. I'm not sure. It may, I don't know. The channels might be weird. Yeah, I don't know this stuff, to be honest. And yeah, I don't have a second monitor anymore, so I can't view stream chat. Because I wasn't planning on streaming. Not a lot, not enough to necessarily need a second monitor just for streaming. But yeah, short those are your mainstream mini stream, and if I don't know if the audio works, but whatever, we're just gonna stick with it anyway. So I recently got the RPG 7, which is wait, wrong. Okay, see it looks really cool. Um, it took a long time to grind for because I spent all my money on trying to get every single gun in the game, but um, yeah, that led to me. That was the worst decision ever. Because you know, RPT is pretty expensive, and the secondary. I don't know if I peeked out on the mic. I don't care. Um, the secondary is a lot more expensive. I want to see if anything's happening in chat real quick. Okay, people exist apparently. Okay, so yeah, I definitely. Oh, I probably peeked out again. I need to watch it. My voice, but yeah, I'm much better at editing. If someone's going this slow on wave 10, just don't even deal with that escort. Actually, because I don't know if this is bad or not. They have varying speeds. They can either go as slow as a snail or as fast as Usain Bolt. Um, Also, the sound you hear is my chair because this squeaks. Um, this is not really useful for the early waves, to be honest. It's very useful when you're soloing wave 10 and you're making zombies go into a circle. It's actually very useful for that, but I don't find a lot of cases where I have to use this in early wave, so it's just incredibly boring. I rather use M60, to be honest, or just do stupid stuff like this, or stuff like hang on, stuff like this, just wasting one because I'd probably not use it anyway. That's why I want to get the secondary instead of the primary, because for obvious reasons. Oh, I'm thinking of an M60 combo with the new secondary. That's my idea, and it may work out. I'll have to see. If it doesn't work out, I can just buy every single gun in the game and, uh, you know, at this point, and see, what works. But I think I have a good strategy going down. And last time I played those your main in like a month ago in that one video, I was on level 90 and now I'm at level 2, not 200. Get your head out of the gutter. Not that high yet. 123, 123. So quite a big jump. And I've done this by basically, it's kind of like a daily occurrence now to play this your main. I definitely wouldn't be playing this much if there wasn't the recent updates. Because before then, I was stuck at level 79 forever. I just didn't have motivation to play. I was stuck in the 70s. And all of a sudden, jumps up to 100. And then I did the thing you always do it when you hit level 100. You equipped all the level 100 perks. I just got to level 100 starter pack, if I will. But then you realize, I don't know, then you just realize that, okay, maybe some of the earlier perks are actually better. I don't know why I'm using Deagle. I don't know why I'm using Deagle, and I just, yeah, I don't know. Dumb choices, but it's not like it's threatening my life or anything. I'm gonna survive no matter what. It's just how many zombies can I get? And 5 minutes has already passed on the clock, apparently, unless the clock's wrong. Could be. But the reason I'm making it a short stream is, first of all, I'm not big into the whole streaming thing, if you can't tell. Like, I don't know, how I stream hasn't changed since 2015. When I made streams back in 2015, they're the same as they are now. Pretty much. I don't have any like fancy setups. I don't have any like fancy gadgets on the screen. I kind of just do it like classic. Alright, let's see what people have to say. Hack the server and use a tactical nuke to blow up all the zombies. Yeah, exactly. Maybe admins have that power. Also, I noticed that the bit rate is low. I purposely leave it low, because I just do. Because my internet connection is pretty fast, but I don't, I just want to keep on the low key side. Because there's a lot more things on the internet in our house than just I don't know what it was in 2015, for example. But I could probably easily do a better bit rate. It just, I don't know. And the chair, yeah, that's not gonna fix. That's not gonna improve. And I'm rolling on concrete, so basically concrete. Oh, I didn't change things out. I just realized. So another reason why the stream's so short is because I'm actually working on the climb video. Finally, after many months of not making a climb video and just saying, oh hey, I'll work on it, and then pushing it back. I actually have some motivation to, keep working on the channel. And I said not long ago that it was a lost cause, and it was like a dead project, but I don't really believe that anymore. I think it has potential. It will be a fun thing to do. Yeah, the biggest problem with climb uploads is procrastination, because I don't know. It's just procrastination. It's easier to make a Caxcare video than a climb video any day of the week. Even if the climb videos don't look good, they still take more effort than a Caxcare video, so you kind of want to take the path of least resistance. And plus, what made me not want to make another climb video is, yeah, I just realized that the Xeno video was kind of trash. Probably better than anything on Billy Ostrich, but still not that good. I could probably do better, and I will. Speaking of Billy Ostrich, I'm thinking about just using the character in the climb videos, because currently in the climb videos everything is there's a lot of Poland ball and I don't know, stick people, but yeah, I think I should try to find some new style, to be honest. Especially since I see countries more as I don't know, the borders. I associate countries better with their borders than their flags any day. Unless it's some country that looks, I don't know, some country I don't recognize the border of. Like, I'm gonna think. I'm trying to think of a country. What country? I don't know. Let's say Indonesia, because it's basically it's a bunch of islands. So that's a bit tricky for me to remember. I just remember it as, oh, look, all those big islands. That's a big island country. So I have trouble with island countries seeing their shape. And Indonesia's weird because they don't even have, entire control over all the islands that they have territory on. Like Papua New Guinea, for example. It's kind of wacky. But I probably couldn't draw any country from memory, like their borders. Even the United States, probably couldn't draw it from memory. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Because I thought rocket launcher cool. Is that someone over there? I think that's... Oh yeah, I don't have revive perks, by the way, because I'm a monster. I don't have revive. Maybe I should have equipped it. I don't know. I feel bad, but... Robux? Yeah, Robux. I'm not going to equip the revive perk. So the new secondary is actually called the M320. So, I always called it the new secondary, but no, it's M320. And then RPG. Okay. I'm bad at weapon names, because I don't really have an interest in them. I just know, wait, they do cool things, wow. Now Canada, I always get the vibe with Canada's borders that it basically looks like the United States just bit out of it from my perspective. Like it's pretty apparent with Alaska. Like it almost feels like Alaska should be part of Canada, but it's not. What's weirder is that it was a part of Russia at one point. That's the weird thing. Alright, we have to go all the way across the map to get this one water jug. Oh, I didn't switch out again. I was too focused on commentary. You just forget things. Like, oh, I should switch out weapons by now. To something, I don't know, better for this better for this circumstance. Like I had it for soloing. That's why I had the RPG. But for this, for low waves with other people, it's basically, I don't know. Oh, that's my constant problem with the RPG. You just have to know which circumstances to use it. If you're soloing a wave 10, and you're doing the whole circle thing, yeah, it's pretty useful, but not in this circumstance. One way I also entertained myself with those who remain was going back to basics, like all the level 1 guns and secondaries and stuff. It's pretty interesting going back to that time. And I expected to do terrible, but I didn't do that terrible. Considering that I was using level 1 weapons. And no perks. Like, I saw all these people dying at lower waves. And I don't know, pretty sure that even with my skills I would die, but I guess not. Manor is my favorite map for, in those who remain, for pretty much, it's my favorite map, go-to map, because it has an area in the front that's flatter. It's flatter than the ranch, like the field in the ranch. It seems flatter than that area. And then you have this wide open house. It's I don't really find myself even going to the house, but it's not like the ranch house where you'll just get stuck in there. It's pretty big. I didn't even use the rocket launcher. Let's go do some cool stuff that won't hit. I'm really bad at the aiming for this. Unless they're in really close quarters, like that I can do. I'm still don't know how this works, like the aiming thing. Like, I want to get the zombie over there, so that should hit. And just hits the wall. Let me try to get the zombie. Yeah, I'm terrible at aiming. Oh, it's close, but I really found I didn't really find a use for like the whole far distance thing. I'm most worried about the ones in close quarters. Like that. Oh, I missed the close quarter ones. Like that. Now one stupid chair keeps squeaking. And we've actually gone over 15 minutes. I need to put something on the chair. There's this YouTube channel called Edgemaster Gaming. It's been a while. Yeah, it's definitely been a while since I streamed. Let me just... I'm 60. There's a channel I want to recommend you to this channel called Edgemaster Gaming. Edgemaster Gaming. Those who remain, just search it up. He only made a couple of those who remain videos. Actually, a lot recently because of the new updates. But I really find this guy, like, he makes pretty good videos on those who remain. In terms of tips and stuff. So if you want tips on those who remain, that's where you can go. And even if you think you're good at the game, I still recommend it because you may learn a thing or two. And there's this one video where he explains the absolute basics of the game down to this is what this means on the leaderboard. It's a phenomenal video. Some people would say that he's going into like too much detail, like needless detail. People would understand it, but I find that the best part. So I recommend his channel. He also plays Project Lazarus as well, which is more the focus of his video of his channel. And I don't play Project Lazarus. I don't know, maybe one day. Yeah, I think this is actually going. Chair keeps squeaking. I need to get. I'm not gonna get a new chair. I like this chair a lot. It just squeaks in the concrete, the basically concrete floor because it's a basement. I don't know how many times I've had to edit out the chair out of my videos. But I was like, but like I was saying, it's gonna be a longer stream. I'm not gonna cut it off. Now currently where's the zombies because I've lost track of them. There we go, zombos. Maybe it would be less boring if I chose a map like maybe a different map or different game mode, because I find regular as another person I find regular I don't know, sometimes it gets it's kind of boring sometimes. Not always though. But my preferred game mode is definitely Classic, which is self-described as more for intermediate players. And I basically find it the same as normal, as regular anyway, as long as you don't like zombies getting close contact with you and you avoid and of course you run away from the bloaters and the bursters. The bloaters are the way I mostly die in Classic. Except I think I've become a better player since I die less often now. In fact, I can't remember the last time I died in those in a week. Of course, I'm not playing hardcore mode or endless, so if I played that, maybe I should play that. But I don't think my skills are just there yet. I'm definitely in the camp of intermediate as a player. And plus, usually I want something more casual anyway. And I find that Classic and regular seem to fit that mold. Alright, let me do my daily checking the chat. And yeah, nothing of note, really. Like, I don't know what a Verlife is. Yeah, I honestly don't know. I don't know if that's like a attempt to put in a link or something. Whatever. Yeah, I'm probably gonna cut off in a couple of minutes, just so I can keep working on that client video. I'm expecting to get it out, let's see, taking procrastination into account, probably sometime by the end of February. By the end of February for sure. That's when I want to get out. And I think I've become better at not procrastinating as much. But I still have a long way to go through. I still have a long way to go. What am I talking about? Also, one thing that makes streaming difficult is the need, the long, you're talking for a very long time, and you obviously need water, and I should go get water, but the problem is that I may die to zombies, and that's really bad. So I'll probably get water after this, so my voice doesn't crack out, and basically die. Like in the Webkins video, or in any of my videos, basically. And that's also what happened with my video, my Nazino video. That's why I said the audio was off, because it was more of my voice. Even if I drink a lot of water at that point, it's not quite the same as if I never talked. Like after a certain point, you just lose taste, I'd say. After you've been talking for a very long time, which is why I don't go over an hour. And that's why my videos, that's also why my videos are short and stuff. As well as, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why my videos are so short. Like my recording sessions are 20 minutes. And most people's are like 1 hour or something. That's as I think I'm understanding it. And plus there's whole speech impediment thing, so that's just the icing on the cake. The best part, the best thing I've done for audio though is no more fish tank noise. That's a relief. Except the fish had to, die for that to happen. Yeah, my fish passed away at age 11. I think it was maybe age 11. It was a pretty old fish. So I'm estimating at least 8, but as a conservative estimate, and probably maximum is probably 11 or 10. I don't know why the developers haven't fixed this part of the map yet. Like, do you see? It's hard to even notice it, but there's just random dips back here, and it really messes you up. You only really like that. It's hard to find them because it's not apparent. I'm not sure if they fixed the issue with zombies jumping on a mill, on that road and mill yet. I'm not sure if the developers fixed that yet. Maybe they did. But yeah, in mill, jumping zombies are much harder to hit. But I think they also slowed them down, so maybe it was a plus. I wasn't able to test that though. And then there's that part in mill where there's still, I don't know, only someone like me would care. It's not like game breaking, but you just notice a tiny little gap in the road when you're heading near the tunnel area. There's just the tiniest little gap, and that kind of drives my mind crazy. All right, man. I remember when you used to live stream. I used to watch. Wait, God. Man, I remember when I used to watch every live stream of yours. Yeah, I used to live stream a lot more than I do now. It seems like live streams also attract people who When I get a notification otherwise, because the live streams are get pushed to the top. Like it's a big thing. And the reason I live stream is just I don't live stream much is because I don't know, it's not something I like to do most of the time. Actually, this isn't too bad. Multiple talking thing. That makes it less fun. And then there's just ringing, random ringing in my ear sometimes. Like I used to have really bad ringing in my ears a long time ago, and sometimes it just happens every once in a while. You don't really notice with headphones on, but when you're in like a silent room, you'll notice it. I remember it being a lot more frequent back then. And glad those days are over. Because my ears absolutely hated me back then. And I don't remember what exactly was wrong with my ears, but I just remember there was something wrong with my ears. Then I had to have surgery, and then I got some plush called Ear Cow, and I don't know where Ear Cow actually is. It was like a little plushie of a cow. But yeah, that's basically all I know. And I had to have these weird eardrops. No, yeah, eardrops, correct. Weird eardrops. And I don't remember them being really good. And I don't know, I kind of tasted them too, somehow. And now I don't really have to deal with that anymore, but there are some random ear stuff that happens from time to time. It's basically anything audio is pretty much messed up with me. It's like, oh no, the speakers don't work. And then, oh no, the microphone doesn't work. It's putting in a bunch of really random garbage from time to time. And that's why I need to script things, because there's some parts where I can't understand what I'm saying. And there's also sometimes where I can't read my own handwriting, or can barely read my own handwriting, and basically no one else can, because it's absolutely terrible, my handwriting. Which is why I really liked it when schools went to typing things on the computer rather than writing things out, because not only is my handwriting bad, but I also can't spell. Like I'm a terrible speller. And having that typing on a computer helps with that. Because all the built-in spell checkers and being able to search a word to see if it's spelled right. And just like I kind of talk weird, Like I have this weird way of talking. It's not exactly vocal, but it's more of my sentence structure when I'm talking is kind of weird. Same with writing. My writing's also kind of weird sometimes. Like something doesn't feel quite right. Alright, let's see the live chat. And nothing in the live chat. So there's nothing in live chat. And for just because I was talking about my ears, my voice, my handwriting, that it would probably get someone killed if I was a doctor. We're now 5 minutes over, and I don't really care, to be honest. I'm gonna try to make it to wave 10, and then I'll call a day. That should be the conclusion. I'm surprised I haven't got any frags yet, or any grenades, for that matter. Half the time in those remain, when I collect grenades, I just forget about them. Like, cool, it's stuff I collect. Like, I'll never use this jack, I'll never use this barbed wire, but will I collect it? Yes, because mostly I spam E and I just collect random stuff around the map, which includes ammo. And stuff like this happens where I shoot and I reload because that's my habit. I reload just to, it's better than nothing. And then I'll find, I don't know, ammo. I'll find ammo and then I'll pick it up, and it's basically wasting ammo. It'll be running around the halls, and yeah, I'll pick up ammo out of the blue. I don't even notice it. Why am I in the building? Why am I in the building? Why aren't you in the building? And this is what I need a rocket for. It's not too bad though. Solo is much more difficult. Though I've taken more damage with other people around, and kind of than solo. With even though zombies were offloaded to other people, so it's other people's problems now. I've taken more damage than I did on wave 10 of solo, which just doesn't make any sense. Will this basically be solo? I don't know. I have someone with level 280, so I don't know, that should make it maybe a bit more easy than what it was. But I have a feeling I'm the only person in the person with 280 is just AFK. Yeah, I have that suspicious feeling. And the rocket launcher would be helpful in this case. I've seen higher levels just be AFK, so this wouldn't be out of the blue. The M60 is not terrible for deep space crowds either. It's really cool to see what the rocket launchers do. I'll call them rocket launchers because I don't care. I'm not good at memorizing gun names. It's probably the RPG, right? RPG 7 or something. I probably got 3 of the letters correct. Or, no, 2 of the letters. One of the numbers, because I definitely remember the last number being a 7. I also look at my ammo count and compare it to the amount of seconds. So I basically have enough ammo for more than two shots per second, which should allow me ample time. Yeah, I think I'll just use that M60. The rocket launcher is cool, but I'd rather have the rocket launcher as a secondary. Okay, yeah, I was the one player. I think the level 280 just didn't join yet. Also, I also reached level 124. That's one level away from level 125 and one level below. Wait, and then wait, yeah. It's one level below 125 and it's one level above 123. That's how you remember it. Do you also know that the northernmost point of Brazil is actually closer to Canada than the northern point of Brazil is to its Brazil's southernmost point? I bet you didn't know that. The only reason I know that is because of an IBX2Cat video. Yeah, it's basically, in case you're not familiar, IBX2Cat or IBX Toycat's second channel. It's basically where he makes geography videos, aka just talking in front of Google Maps for 20 minutes straight. That's basically how I can describe the channel. And also, second channel, Don't Care. Oh, let me just check the chat real quick. Okay, cool. Imagine if I had more than, I don't know, imagine if I had a bunch of people watching the stream and then trying to keep track of the chat like that, just periodically checking in. But luckily I'm not a professional streamer, or a popular one, so I don't have to worry about that. Cool, there's also someone with 124. What levels are in those your main after you reach, after you're past, I guess 150 now. Though you can be below 150 to unlock the newest secondary. Whatever. Levels in those your main basically represent how much time you've wasted in the game, so I've wasted a considerable amount of time compared to, I don't know, Monkey Men 101. But I've wasted less time than value, whatever. So that's how you can, that's basically what levels mean, as well as, I guess, the when you can unlock guns and stuff like that. I'm not sure what the next update is going to be, because they've been recently releasing a lot of updates, of course. So I'm wondering what the next update's going to be. I'm hoping it's like a perks update, because they now have plenty of weapons well past level 100, so it only makes sense to have, I don't know, a level 150 perk or something. A level, at least 125 perk. But I don't know, maybe they'll add more guns, maybe, I'm guessing it's gonna be a map. That's what I'm guessing. Specifically a new map of Endless. That's my guess. If I'm gonna guess, it's gonna be, because I've heard plans for like a high-rise map where you're basically playing Endless but on top of a skyscraper. like on the rooftop, which sounds pretty cool. If that is a thing. So you can see a comparative, you can see a difference compared to last time. You can clearly tell that I'm not the only person now. Wouldn't it be crazy if I was the last person, even? Wouldn't it be crazy if I was the last person? Like everyone just agrees, okay, we're just gonna oof, and you're gonna have to deal with the problems. That would be pretty neat. Except rather than talking about hypotheticals, we're going to talk about reality, which is reality. I'm guessing I'm guessing as a considerable amount of people survived. I'm guessing 5. Let's see, 5. And I guessed wrong, 4. I thought more people would survive. Though I'm not. I wish there was a way to see if someone's dead or not, like an indicator. And I also want an indicator, you know the Guardian Angel perk, right? Where you can revive a teammate? I wish there's some way to see where that player is on the map so I can revive them quicker. Like if that was, I don't know, way down the line in perks. I don't really care. It could be it can be used in combination with this. But it would be a way to make sure that you can revive everyone if you care about reviving. That would be a neat feature. Because there's a lot of times where I'm trying to search for someone because I know they said like they're dead in chat, for example, and I can't find them for no matter what because they died in some weird spot in the map. Let me check out chat. Beautiful chat. And nothing of note, so okay. Now it's a spooky wave 10. Isn't it crazy I've almost been streaming for an hour? Doesn't seem very cactus care to me. Also, my voice is no longer cracking out because due to water, so due to lack of water, so hey, that's an accomplishment. But it will soon, I'll jinx myself. Now we got the horde in. Pew pew. I hate these things the most. Like, why do you have to be on all fours? Why? Why do you have to be on all fours? Did you just lose the ability to walk bipedally? You have to walk quadrupedally, right? Quadruped. I think that's a technical term. So learn to walk on 2 legs because 2 legs is superior. What's 6 legs and what's 8 legs? Is it octopedally or something? So there's bipedally, octopedally. Yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm just gonna say spiders, for example, with their 8 legs walk octopedally. Or octopeds. I'm probably saying it really wrong. Just another interesting conversation on the Cactus Care channel. You start out with the bolters on talking about the bolters and how they're funny on their four legs, and then you get to talking about is a spider an octoped? Is that the correct terminology for that? It's a eight-legged creature that walks on 8 legs. If someone only walks on one legs, are they monopedal, right? Or a monoped? I don't know, I'm gonna have to search it up. What if they walk on no legs? I don't know what that would be. I actually forgot the prefix in the front for, I remember mono, bi, tri. I could be mixing up different systems, but then you got your hex, which I can't remember. Is it 5 or 6? I don't know. I'm guessing 5. If it's wrong, it's a failure of the American education system, and my failure to look it up on Google. I think hex is probably 6. Seems right. If it's wrong, it's wrong. And don't worry, you can blame the school system instead of me. Because just like in those humane, I'm offloading my problems onto other people. So we've so that was an interesting conversation that would probably put most people to sleep. How do we even reach this point? Well, it's not we, it's actually me. How do I reach this point? Like, it's not a collective thing. When YouTubers say, we reached 100,000 subscribers, no, it's you. It's you. You reached 100,000 subscribers. Right? I think. But we is more of a community, so if you view your channel as like a community, which is ran by one person. Maybe it's we, I don't know. And the server just dies out. Alright, gonna head off now. That was a couple of minutes ago. So yeah, I'm gonna get, let's choose prison. Stop voting for any other map but prison. Prison gang. Okay, you're just gonna vote district. Not too bad though. But yeah, that'll do it for this stream. Definitely longer than I was expecting. The stream is going on for, it's it's been an hour, so yeah, that's something. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video, whenever that will be. Will that be on any of my channels, to be honest? Any of my two main channels. Side note, it'll probably be on Caxcare. It'll probably be a Roblox video. Or it could be on Rodings, and it could be a Roblox video or something, or a Minecraft video. Who knows? But enough wasting people's time, like I've been doing for the past 50 minutes of my life.